So after running ads for 60 plus brands, here's what I realized. In this video, I'm going to tell you the exact reason why you guys can't scale your brand and the exact mistakes that you guys make that's stopping you from hitting that 6 figures a month goal. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. But before we start the video, if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Abdullah, one of the co-founders of Flows Marketing, where we have helped more than 60 plus brands scale from making $0 a month to making 6 figures every month. And if you guys want to work with us personally, just schedule a call down below and we'll get back to you. Let's get straight to work. By the way, we run ads, we do the SMS marketing, email marketing, all of the back-end stuff. Like, we handle everything. Let's get started with the video. The one mistake I've seen many of you guys make when you start running ads is that you don't test enough creatives. Like, when you find that one winner creative that's gonna carry the ad account and you let that creative keep running, you are not looking for other creatives that are gonna carry the ad account. Alright, so let's say for example you only have one creative that's the winner creative and you let that creative to keep running. Trust me, that creative is not gonna last that much. No matter how good the creative is, it's not gonna last that much. The max you can do is 2 to 3 months. So number one thing I want you guys to do is, after you have found that winning creative, then you keep testing other creatives. Like, keep testing 5 creatives a week till you find another winning creative that's also gonna carry the ad account. Imagine you're getting all the results with one ad. Imagine if you had another ad, which means that the results are gonna double. So keep testing, never stop testing. Like, happily for our clients, we have a full-fledged creative team that prints 5 to 10 creatives weekly for our clients, so that way testing never stops. Also, it's a rule for our clients that they must get 5 video creatives for us weekly. That way the ad account never fatigues. And the second thing I want you guys to know is that you never know if a creative is gonna perform until you test it. So just test it. Like, for example, me, as soon as I see a performing, I'll know if this ad will perform. But even me, sometimes, like, there have been many situations where I think this ad will not perform, then we leave it, we don't test that ad, we forget about the ad. Then in the future we come back and test that ad, then that ad goes crazy. Like, even us will be thinking like, how the fuck did this stupid ad do that shit? But never judge a creative by the way it looks. Sometimes the creative will look shitty, but the performance on it will go crazy. So just test it. Like, you'll never know if an ad will not perform if you don't test it. So just keep testing the creative, 5 creatives a week. And one reason why you guys see me keep talking about testing, because testing is the most important part of an ad account. You'll never know if something will work if you don't test it. And also, like, meta ads is just testing. You just gotta test. And the third mistake you guys make is that you're making emotional decisions, not data-driven decisions. Like, there's a difference between emotional decisions and data-driven decisions. Emotional decisions are those decisions you make. For example, let's say you start running 3 ads and the ads are running $30 no purchase, $40 no purchase, $50 no purchase. Then you start telling yourself this ad will not perform. You're just scared of wasting money. But with ads, you gotta be strong. You gotta be making data-driven decisions, not emotional decisions. Like, you gotta remove all of your emotions. So for example, let's say you're running an ad and it spent 30, then you decide to turn it off. What if you didn't turn it off and when it spent that 50 it started performing? Like, you guys will never know. So the number one advice I have for you guys is stop turning off ads after they have already spent 20 to 30. Like, that's just baby money. Let that ad spend 50 to 100 before you know if it will perform or not. Or even if it spent, like, try duplicating the ad. Like, 50% of the time when you turn off the ad and you duplicate it, like, it comes back and start performing. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't care about your money. You should care about the money, but don't just judge the ad by it spending 30. You have to be making data-driven decisions. Look at the click-through rate, CTR, CPC, CPA, everything like that. Those things are not there for just you guys to see them. They are there because they are important. That's why Meta made that shit. So you gotta use your brain when you're running ads. Like, ads are just like science. You gotta use science when you run them, because if not, you're just gonna be like any other person running an ad. Like, that's why there's a difference between all those shitty ad agencies that take your money. The difference between them and us is we make data-driven decisions. We have a full creative department, a full web development department. We have everything. So if you guys aren't tapped up with us, like, I don't really know what you're doing. You're just guessing, you're not running ads. So start making emotional decisions and make data-driven decisions. Trust me, this single advice can change your whole ad account. This simple advice. Like, it's easy to get money with ads, but to maintain the ads, keep doing that shit for a long period of time, for a year, that's the hard shit. So that's the difference between you running your ads and a professional running the ads. Next thing we're gonna go ahead and talk about is raise that budget. What I mean by raise that budget is, don't be afraid to raise that fucking budget. Like, you guys be scared of taking risks. And that's why there's a difference between you guys and the big brand owners. The big brand owners, that's why their brand is making it in this game and yours is staying there, because they take big risks that can change their life. One simple risk can change your life forever. And also, one thing that separates you from all these big brands is that they're taking this shit as their full-time job, while you're taking it as a side hustle. You gotta take this shit as your full-time business. If you want it to work for you, you gotta take that risk. One simple change and one simple risk can change your life. So just fucking raise that budget from a 50 to 100. Make another asset, make interest tax. Don't be scared to test different things. Like, Ads is all about testing. You gotta keep testing that shit, and one thing is gonna work out and your whole life is gonna change. So you gotta keep raising that budget. Like, what I want you guys to do is, like, you can be doing it based on the performance. Give it 2 to 3 days. If it performs, you can increase the budget by 30%. But I don't really, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, all these people who are saying that you should increase the budget by 20%, that's all bullshit. If an ad is performing and it's really performing maybe a 6x ROAS, 4x ROAS, you can scale that shit to the max. From we had other accounts that we have scaled it from spending $50 to spending $150, spending $200. Like, that's all bullshit. When people tell you that, you gotta wait and scale it carefully from a 50 to a 60 to 70 to 8, fuck that shit off. Like, just kill that shit. Don't be afraid to raise that budget. Then if it's not performing, you can downgrade a little bit. Another thing I want you guys to focus on is having different variations for ads. So let's say you have one winning creative that's going crazy. You can make 4 creatives out of that winning creative. Like, use the hook the first 3 seconds of the video, then you can record a new video and add it to that clip. Then it will probably perform. Just add text to it. Like, if you wrote a site live now in the old ad, you can maybe write almost sold out with limited stock or stuff like that. Just gotta keep playing with it. Make 5 different variations of the ad, then add them in one ad set. Let them run for 4 days and see. Then trust me, to work. Also, if you want, you can record a new variation of the video, like the exact same shape with a little bit switch. Alright, so just have different variations. The next thing is that you have to know your break-even ROAS. Many of you guys don't even know your break-even ROAS. Like, you have to know your break-even ROAS. Like, many of you guys don't even know your break-even ROAS. A break-even ROAS is the ROAS that you hit before you start making profit. Like, for example, you put all of the costs, the ad spend, all of that shit. Anything higher than that is profit. Where I have a full app that does that. So I just read up the app right here. Like, many of you guys just run your ads and you don't even know if they're profiting or not. So you gotta make sure that ads are profit. So for example, let's say cost of goods is $20. Shipping cost $5, transaction cost, let's give it just $2. After all that, let's say you're selling for $65, your break-even ROAS is gonna be 1.8. So what this means is that anything higher than 1.81 it's profit. If you have a 2 ROAS, it's profit. If you have a 3 ROAS, it's profit. So after you know your break-even ROAS, the next most important thing is that you gotta know your profit margins. Like, you gotta really have good profit margin before you run ads, because there's a difference between ads and organic. When you're running organic, like, everything is 100% free, like there's no ad costs, you have more money. So you guys need to keep track of your profit margins. Find a really good manufacturer that has really cheap prices, and also don't sacrifice quality. The quality has to be good. Instead of you just trying to raise the ROAS and everything, you can just try getting a better profit margin, which is gonna save you more money, which means you're gonna get more money. But yeah guys, this is the end of this video right here. If you find the video a little bit knowledgeable, and also this key for opening 10 spots. So if you would want us to scale your brand personally and want us to run the ads for you, all the back-end operation of your brand, like SMS marketing, email marketing, like all the automations and everything, just schedule a call with us down below, and I will personally hop on a call with